everybody, Loads for Life here, bringing you guys a brand new video this time around. Guys, speed jump leaked this morning, and holy crap, I'm excited because of this right here. But we're going to go through everything, and we're also going to talk about some cards that were revealed the other day that I was going to not really talk about because I don't like talking about individual cards, except for whenever we get these bulk leaks and stuff. But I figured that now I'd be able to do them since, well, we got... Anyways, continue. Let's do this. So, first and foremost, we got the OCG ban list. I'm kind of curious about this. So, semi-limited to unlimited, super rejuvenation. Okay, so super rejuve is unlimited over there. Limited to semi-limited, so everything that's going to 2 is Wall of Revealing and Light, Thousand Eyes Restrict, and Sangan. You know, I used to always be like really wondering why Wall of Revealing Light is limited in the first place. And I believe it's because of like a OTK or something like that with it and Life Equalizer and other things. I don't know. I don't know if it really deserves to still be on there. Honestly, I forget that it's on it for the most part. And I think most people do. Now then, let's see here. Invasion of Venom news. I can't wait to see what new stuff we are going to be getting in Invasion of Venom. Okay, so first and foremost is the Compound Beasts, which are Gemini monsters, which is really awesome. About time we get a Gemini archetype. Before, if you wanted to play Geminis, you kind of had to play Geminis like how the structure deck for Geminis with Phoenix Gearfried and all that was released and stuff. So now that we got a whole archetype dedicated to Geminis, that is really awesome, and I can't wait to see what these guys do. So Compound Beast, Hydron Hawk. He's a level 2 winged beast type Gemini effect monster. He's treated as a normal monster while face up on the field or in a graveyard. That's how all Geminis are. While this card is face up on the field, you can normal summon it to have it become an effect monster at this effect. Discard one card, then target one Gemini monster in your graveyard. Special summon that card in defense position. You can only activate this effect of Compound Beast, Hydron Hawk once per turn. So he's got a good effect, but what this deck is going to have is either something that treats them all as having their effects, or like a double summon card or something like that. Because otherwise, it's going to be really freaking hard to be able to get all these guys' effects going, because you can't just... It's been the problem with Geminis ever since their conception, is keeping them on the field long enough to be able to normal summon them a second time during the next turn. That's why we have things like Gemini Summoner, Supervise, and a few other cards. Now, from the looks of it, he's 1400 by 700, so he has a pretty good stat line for a level 2 monster at 1400. I like it. Next up is Advanced Compound Beast, High Dragon. Okay, level 8 Water Dragon type Gemini effect monster. 200 attack, 2800 defense, so he's more of a defender. Same Gemini stuff, and his effects whenever you Gemini summon him. When a Gemini monster other than discard his normal summon, you can have that monster gain 500 attack and defense. That's not bad. If a Gemini monster you control is destroyed by an effect, you can destroy one other card you control instead. Okay, so if your opponent tries to bottomless, like let's say you're playing this, let's say you get out Phoenix Gearfried and your opponent tries to bottomless it, you can use this guy's effect to destroy one other card instead of destroying Phoenix Gearfried. That is pretty good. I like it. The only issue is that it can't protect from mass destruction and stuff like that, which may be an issue. Next up is Compound Beast, Carbon Crab. He's a level 2 Fire Aqua type Gemini effect monster, so he's an Aqua Fire. That's always hilarious to me. 700 attack, 1400 defense, so he's the reverse of Compound Beast, Hydron Hawk. I kind of like how these are all like supposed to be like compounds and stuff. So, this card, his effect after you Gemini summon him is you can send one Gemini monster from your deck to the graveyard, then add one Gemini monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect of Compound Beast, Carbon Crab once per turn. I like that. It's not bad. Okay, looks like this is a trap card for him. You can banish one face-up Compound Beast for monster you control. Special summon 2 Compound Beast monsters from your deck. What? They must have different names. When your opponent's monsters declare a direct attack, you can banish this card from your graveyard and target one of your banished Gemini monsters. Okay. Special summon at target. A monster special summon this way is treated as having a normal summon. This effect cannot be used to turn it was sent to the graveyard. Basically, burn out makes the monster it summons treated as proper. Yeah. Okay. Another compound beast. Oxen Ox. Okay. Another level 2. So this is the weird thing. They have level 2s, but their monster over here, their Xyz monster, whom of which we can assume is their boss monster, is a level 8, and so far we've only seen one level 8, so this is going to be very interesting. I feel like that they should really be a rank 2 spam deck instead. They do have another level 8 down here from the looks of it. Is he level 8? Yeah, he is. Okay. So, Oxen, Ox. Oh, wait, no. Oixen? I've never heard of that compound. Oixen. I thought it was Oxen, Ox, because X and Y, my brain was like reflipping them around, but no, it's Oixen. Or how do you pronounce that? I don't know. So, his Gemini effect, after you normal summon him, you can special summon one Gemini monster from your hand. Until the end of this turn, all Gemini monsters you control are treated as being the same level as the original level of the monster special summoned by this effect. You can only use this effect of him once per turn. So that is obviously how you go into the big boss monsters. You use his effect, special summon the level 8 from your hand, or the other level 8, and then you can just go and do this big guy. My issue with that is you're still going to be able to... Sorry guys, that's an alarm. I forgot that I have my alarm set, and I should have turned those off whenever I last had the chance. So I'm just going to turn off those. There we go. Yeah, I have to set like 50 alarms to make sure I get up at a decent time. Anyway, so I still feel like that this deck should have some rank 2s. I hope that it does. I mean, we haven't seen them all yet, but I hope it does have some rank 2s. So, now then, Compound Beast Deoxin, level 8 Dark Fiend type, a Gemini effect monster, 2800 attack, 200 defense. Same Gemini stuff as normal. The normal summon of Gemini monsters cannot be negated. Cool. Once per turn, you can banish one Gemini monster from your graveyard and target one card your opponent controls to destroy that card. Okay, so that's how it kind of works with Burnout. I was wondering how you were going to be banishing your stuff, but that's not bad. Now again, the big issue is how are you going to make sure that these guys actually get their effects? So, Spark Roll, their field spell. Of course, they gotta have a field spell. Once per turn, level 5 or higher Gemini monsters can be summoned without a tribute. Oh, that's cool. So you can summon out Deoxin and the other dude without tributing, and that means that you can also summon Phoenix Gearfried real easily. And the reason why I'm bringing up Phoenix Gearfried is because he is a really, really good Gemini monster. Basically, you can send an equipped card you control to the graveyard to monster reborn one of your Geminis. If I remember his effect correctly, I'm not entirely sure on that, but I remember it being something along those lines. During your main phase, you can normal summon one Gemini monster in addition to your normal summon set. You can only gain this effect once per turn. Once per turn, you can target one card your opponent controls, banish one Gemini monster you control that was normal summoned in additional time until the end phase, and if you do, destroy that target. So, it's not a bad field spell. The only thing I can really, I can only really have a problem with is that I can already tell a lot of people are just going to use that extra normal summon to summon out another dude and go for a rank 2. Which is... I just, knowing how a lot of people like to do stuff, they're not going to like treat it as how it is. Although they might do that considering how all these guys got really, really good effects. However, I feel like the discard is going to be a mandatory 3 of in the deck, and so is Terraforming, honestly, more than likely. Although, maybe only a 2 of or a 1 of. But still, this card is really, really good for the deck. Don't know how often number 3 is going to be used, but the first and second effects are going to be used quite often. Now, I'm going to refresh the page just in case, because sometimes we get new stuff as time goes on, and if anything more comes out later on, I will do an update video. So, these are the cards that were announced last night. Well, not really announced, but more like leaked. Christon, Phoenixian. I'm kind of upset that we didn't see anything from the Christons. I wanted to see at least a little bit of them, but oh well. Christon, Phoenixian. One Synchro Tuner plus one or more non-tuner Synchro monsters. If this card is Synchro Summon, you can banish all spell and trap cards your opponent controls and in your graveyard. If this Synchro Summon card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target one other monster in your graveyard, spells to summon it. He is 28 by 2000, by the way. Trying to find that picture of him. There he is right there. He is cool looking, I gotta say. I like it. And this is the Compound Beast boss monster, by the way. He also looks pretty cool. These guys, I love their card arts. Like, oh my god, they look awesome. He kind of reminds me of a Gem Knight monster because he's got a big gem right behind him and stuff like that. So I wonder if they're going to have any relations to the Gem Knights at all. I don't know if these two are continuing the DT storyline or not, but I don't know. Next up is Chalcaguju, Methane Hide. I'm pretty sure this is going to be Compound Beast right here. So Compound Beast, Methane Hide. He's a rank 8 Fire Beast Warrior type effect monster. Exceeds effect monster. 3k by 3k, which is really good. 2 level 8 Gemini monsters. To summon him. When this card is Exceed Summon, you can target one Gemini monster in your graveyard. Supposed to summon it, which is really awesome. While this card has Exceeds material, your opponent cannot target Gemini monsters you control for an attack or for a card effect. So all of your Gemini monsters, while this guy's out on the field with Exceeds material, they just have blanket protection from targeting for attacks and effects, which is amazing. Okay, there's a lot of really good Geminis out there, and considering how the support seems to be going with these guys, I can't wait to test out some different builds with this. This is going to be awesome. When a Gemini monster is normal summon, you can detach one Exceeds material from this card. Your opponent sends one card from their hand or their side of the field to the graveyard for no effect. So basically what that means is I normal summon, I don't know, Oxen, okay? And I detach Exceeds material. Now, let's say I'm doing it against Burning Abyss. They have to send one of their cards from their field or their hand to the graveyard. So let's say it is they discard Farfa, but they send Farfa. They don't get the effect of Farfa because it says no effect. So it does not trigger their effects, which is really awesome. Oh yeah, and then there's a Cyframe trap card, Cyframe Accelerator. I guess I'll go over this as well. Continuous trap card. Once per turn, you can pay 500 life points and target a Cyframe monster you control. Banish it until your next standby phase. This is supposed to be kind of to get around the Cyframe annoyances with them banishing themselves at the end phase. Once per turn, if another face-up Cyframe card you control leaves the field, other than by battle, you can special summon one Cyframe monster from your hand. So that's obviously supposed to be able to keep your field presence relatively good. So I like it. Not bad. And now we get to the stuff I really want to go over. Oh my god, and Abyss actors are getting printed in Destiny Soldiers. Holy crap. So, the new Destiny Heroes and Abyss actors are getting printed. Oh my god, I can't wait. I want the set to come out now. You guys know I'm a big fan of Destiny Heroes. Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool. Okay, Dystopia guy. Destiny Hero Dystopia guy, or they're probably just going to cut out that and leave it as Dystopia for us. Level 8 Dark Warrior type fusion effect monster. 2,800 attack points. 2,400 defense. 2 Destiny Heroes to go into. I love how he's generic. You can only use each effective Destiny Hero Dystopia guy once per turn. If this card is special summoned, you can target one level 4 or lower, god dang it, monster in your graveyard, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's attack power. Dang it, I wanted to burn my opponent for 3,400 by targeting Dogma. Oh well. During either player's turn, if this card's attack is different from its original attack, you can target one card on the field, destroy that card. Then this card's attack becomes equal to its original attack. So I like this card a lot. It's a 2,800 beat stick. You can burn my opponent and just like pop things. It's awesome. I love it. And that artwork, I love it. And considering these like diamond parts of him, it kind of looks like he's supposed to be fused with using Diamond Dude. I love it. I love it. I love it. Defusion. If you fusion summon with this card's effect, you cannot use monsters as fusion materials. It's a Destiny Hero monsters. Okay, cool. Fusion summon one fusion monster from your extract using monsters you control as fusion materials. A monster spell summoned by this effect cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect this turn. So, defusion, it's okay. It's not as bad as it was in the anime where you had to use it during your opponent's turn. I have a few issues with this card. First and foremost, Destiny Heroes have a tough time swarming, generally speaking, okay? It's kind of funny how they have a tough time swarming yet are totally devoted to getting 3 monsters on field to use as tributes to summon out Dogma and Plasma. So the thing is that this card needs the fusion materials to be on the field. More than likely, you're going to be using this card to fusion summon during your opponent's turn, so you're not really going to be able to completely and totally benefit off of that no destruction by battle or card effect, except by just being able to block your life points from getting hit. Easiest way I could see is like summoning out Diamond Dude and, like, I don't know, discarding Malicious using D-Draw and Malicious effect, and then you activate this card, fusion summon. Honestly, unless like I see a better reason to go use this card, I'm probably going to be sticking with Poly for this deck. Especially since it requires cards on the field, which drives me nuts. I hope to see more Destiny Heroes, especially since Aster is going to be doing in the next episode. It's going to be awesome. Alrighty, so Destiny Hero Drogai, level 4 Dark Warrior type effect monster, 1600 attack, 1200 defense. I am so happy about this stat line. Okay, before this guy was even announced or conceptualized, the strongest non-tribute Destiny hero was Diamond Dude at 1400. There was a Destiny hero in the anime called Destiny Hero Celestial who had 1600 attack, and I think he also had 1200 defense. And I always wanted him to get printed. He had a really good effect too, if I remember right. So hey, maybe he'll get printed in here. You can only use the first effect of Destiny Hero Drogai once per turn. If this card is normal or special summon, you can special summon one from your hand, one Destiny Hero monster whose attack is less than or equal to this card's attack. Cool! So they built that in from the anime. So in the anime, Aster used a card that I think he used a spell or a trap card to do that. No, it was a spell card, not a trap card. So the fact that this is built into this thing's effect, and the fact that most Destiny heroes, especially since this guy has 1600 attack, which is huge for Destiny heroes, he's going to be able to summon out every single Destiny hero in the deck, except for like the big guys, the big tribute monsters. Hilariously enough, if freaking Double Dude did not have the effect that he cannot be special summoned, he could summon Double Dude. Would actually probably make it useful. So I like that for just that. It's swarming, it's able to get more stuff out on field, and oh god dang it, I was just thinking, oh my god, you could use 2 drill guys, but nope, it says right there. And then this guy does piercing damage, which is nice. Destiny Hero Decision Guy, 1600 attack again. What? I'm not used to this. They're supposed to have more defense than attack. He's a level 4 warrior type effect monster, 1600 attack, 1000 defense. You can only use the 1 and 3 effects of this card once per turn, respectively. When this card is normal or special summon, you can activate this effect. During the end phase, add 1 hero monster from your graveyard to your hand. I like that, actually, and I like it how it's during the end phase, not right away. And the reason being is because it kind of seemed like Destiny heroes were moving away from their time-based effects, where things don't activate right away, but they get stuff later. Kind of like Diamond Dude, Doom Lord banishing a card for 2 turns, stuff like that. So, but still though, you get a hero card from your, hero monster from your graveyard to your hand. This is really good and actually something that the deck really needed, because Dogma and Plasma are relatively easy to kill, so you can get them back to your hand, which is pretty nice. And this card cannot be targeted for an attack by your opponent's level 5 or higher monsters. That is actually kind of funny. It does not affect Xyz monsters though, which is annoying. If this card is in your hand when an effect is activated that would inflict damage to you, you can return this card to your hand, and if you do, damage you take becomes 0. Oh my god, that is hilarious against burn decks. Screw you, Magical Explosion FTK. Oh god, I'm gonna have a field day with these new Destiny heroes. Destiny Hero Dynamite Guy, level 5 Warrior. Oh my god, they're printing Angel. They are printing Dark Angel. Oh my god, that means we should be getting Celestial. Okay, okay. Okay, let's go back to Dynamite Guy before I just, like, fangasm and everything. Dynamite Guy, level 5 Dark Warrior type effect monster. Attack 1000, defense 1000. During damage calculation of a battle involving a monster, you can discard this card. Damage you take from that battle becomes 0, then inflict 1000 damage to both players. I like this effect actually quite a bit because you can reduce the damage from. So, okay, so let's say you have Doom Lord out on the field, and your opponent has an Odd-Eyes Pendulum Dragon, and he's attacking. You would take a crap ton of damage from that. So you use Dynamite Guy's effect, discard him, make that damage 0, and then both players take 1000. That could actually technically win you the game too if your opponent has less life, like life points under 1000 or under. So this guy is going to be very, very good in my personal opinion. You can banish this card from your graveyard and target one Destiny Hero you control until the end of your opponent's next turn. That card gains 1000 attack. I love it. I love it. I love it. It just bang, make Diamond Dude a 2400, make Drill Guy a 2600. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. Okay, so Dark Angel. Okay, theory time. Dark Angel is getting printed, so that means Celestial is going to be getting printed. D-Force is going to be getting printed, which, oh my god, if D-Force gets printed, I would friggin' forgive Konami for everything they've done in the past year. Okay, maybe not, but still, if D-Force gets printed, which, guys, if you don't know what D-Force does, it's from the GX anime, and it's a spell card. There's conflicting effects, because it's never really stated exactly what it does, but however, basically, whenever you activate it, it gets put on top of your deck. And while it's on top of your deck, you cannot draw. But all D heroes you control are unaffected by spell and trap cards. So that is really, really good if that is indeed getting printed. And again, I say the reason why it has conflicting effects is because its effect was changed in like the video games and stuff, and it's just so confusing. And it always seemed like the plasma was unaffected. So I don't know. And then this guy was made to specifically counter D-Force. So I've seen this guy being printed. I hope that we are getting D-Force and Destiny Hero Celestial. So that'd be really, really awesome. So Dark Angel, he's a level 1 Dark Warrior effect monster, attack 0, defense 0. The following is unconfirmed, so this may be subject to change. If there are blank or more Destiny Hero monsters in your graveyard, you can discard, and target one Destiny Hero monster in your graveyard, spell summon that monster to your opponent's side of the field. Okay. If you activate a spell card, negate its effects and destroy it. How do you go about doing that? Okay, I think that's if like it's on the field. Oh, okay, yeah. During your standby phase, you can banish this card and one other D hero from your graveyard. Both players choose one spell cards from your decks and place them on top of their decks. Okay, so he still kind of counters D-Force in how he works. So you discard him, target one Destiny Hero monster in your graveyard, spell summon that monster to your opponent's side of the field. You can still target himself, which is what he did in the anime. In the anime, you discarded him, and then he was put on top of your opponent's deck. And then what you could just do is your opponent draws into it, uses his effect, discarding and putting it on top of your opponent's deck, and then you get into a little fight war with Dark Angel. I mean, that's what always happened whenever I use it against my friends. So he kind of does that as well, but still, he's a 0/0, so you can discard him, target himself, give him to your opponent, and then attack him with Dogma for 3400, which is hilarious. If you activate a spell card, negate its effects and destroy it. So that is while he's on the field. So while he's under your opponent's control, they cannot activate spell cards. If they try to, it gets negated and destroyed. So that goes for pendulums as well. And I absolutely love this. It disrupts your opponent. So maybe you don't want to attack over it. Yeah, sure, it's a 0/0, but you're giving it to your opponent. They can't use their spell cards. Could you imagine this against spellbooks? They would be crying. During your standby phase, you can banish this card and one other Destiny Hero from your graveyard. Both players choose a spell card from their decks and put them on top of their decks. I love this effect too, because you get to search out for any spell card, really, but you don't get it right away, and your opponent will get their spell card first. That being said, though, there aren't many broken spell cards out right now, so I can't really imagine, like, I mean, yeah, your opponent could always just, like, put a Twin Twister on top of their deck and then nuke your board, like, your back row or something, but really that's not really going to be that big of an issue. Then again, I also don't see myself doing this unless I really need to get Poly to hand. Diamond Dude's getting reprinted, and now we get to the Abyss Actors. Abyss Actor Big Star, or as it's called in the dub, Abyss Actor Superstar. Wow, they're that far in already. Huh. Level 7 Dark Fiend type Pendulum Effect monster. Attack points 2,500, defense 1,800. See, here's the thing. I thought Konami said that the other two archetypes in Destiny Souls were sort of be completely brand new archetypes, not from the anime or anything. But oh well. Pendulum skill 3. Once per turn, you contribute one Abyss Actor monster you control, then a target an Abyss script wants spell card in your graveyard. Add that card to your hand. When this card is normal summon or special summon, your opponent cannot activate spell trap cards or their effects. Wow. Once per turn during your main phase, you can set one Abyss script spell card directly from your deck. A card set by this effect is sent to the graveyard during the end phase. So this guy is really good. They upped him from the anime. So I kind of hate it how you don't get to just add the Abyss script. You gotta set it. And it's still got to be a spell card, which is a bit annoying. Because if I remember right, there is at least one Abyss Script trap card. The card set is sent to the graveyard during the end phase, which is also kind of annoying. It just basically incentivizes you to use it right away. I really like this first effect where your opponent cannot activate spell or trap cards or their effects whenever he is normal or spell summon. Which means if you pendulum summon this guy with like 2 or 3 other Abyss Actors, they can't respond to it with a solemn warning or anything, which is amazing. I absolutely like this. Well, I like this card a lot. I don't know if I would say I love it, but I like it. I'm still like fanboying over the Destiny Heroes stuff. Okay, let me get over it. Okay, and they've also announced one Abyss Script card as well. Abyss Script Opening Ceremony. You can only use each effect of Abyss Script Opening Ceremony once per turn, respectively. The first effect is gain 500 life points for each Abyss Actor you control. That can stack quickly at max at 25, which is really awesome, especially considering this deck's a Pendulum deck. It's a set card is destroyed by your opponent's card effect while there are face-up Abyss Actor Pendulum monsters in your extra deck. Draw until there are 5. What? Oh my god. So, okay, so let's say you don't want to gain 2,500 life points, okay? You set it. You hope your opponent like Twin Twisters it or something, thinking that it's like a Vanities. And then you get to draw 5 cards if your hand is empty. What? I like this card already. This deck is already looking interesting. I mean, I know I covered it in anime deck discussion, but oh my god. So yeah, the Destiny Heroes I am fanboying over big time. Like, oh my god, can they get put onto YGO Pro ASAP so I can play them? I will play them till forever. Oh my god. And I'm still hoping to get another fusion, at least one more fusion, because Dystopia guy, while he's cool and all, I would like to see another one just for more generic purposes. So, on to the fusion. Let's see here. Next speech comes with Kaiba's Crystal Dragon from the Dark Side of Dimensions. It's stated so it's true Wolf and Dragon type decks. Okay. Doesn't look like it has a very long effect, and I can't make out the attack points, but it looks like 2,700. As we're calling it Crystal, the movie calls it after the other cards. Haha. Some just new news and following those. I always like to check these because you get some interesting things. Oh my god. With the next issue of Feed Jump, you will be able to apply for a 20th Rival Collection, a special pack containing 4 new cards related to rivals currently in Arc V. What? Okay. Oh my god, that Destiny Hero looks awesome. I want it. I want it. I can't even see the full card art, but I want it. It looks awesome. That looks like a Red Dragon Archfiend who has had way too many chili peppers. That looks like a new version of Galaxy Eyes. Can't really make that out. Don't know what that is. Oh, okay. Their name's over here. Destiny Hero Deadly Guy. Totally not getting censored over here. Red Rising Dragon. Okay, so it's not having anything to do with Red Dragon Archchain, but that's obvious who he's supposed to represent. Galaxy Eyes Cypher Blade Dragon. That sounds cool. Abyss Actor Dandy Byplayer. Abyss Actor Dandy supporting player, as byplayers Wasigo, Japanese made up English for supporting actor. Okay, I want these. I want these, but considering how it's going to be like a special pack containing, it's literally, you gotta like apply for a contest to win these, which is going to be stupid. I don't know when we're going to be getting these, but I want this new Destiny Hero Fusion. I want it. I want it. I want it. I want to know what it does at the very least, but I want it. So let's pop back over here to double check, make sure that nothing new has been added. Does not seem like it has been. Is there any news on Crystons over here? Nope. So guys, that is it. I am super freaking excited for the new Destiny Heroes. They are awesome. I can't wait to play them in real life. I can't wait to have my hands on these cards. Like, oh god, I love Destiny Heroes way too much. So guys, thank you all for watching. Tell me what you guys think about these new cards. Have a great day. See you later. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. Peace out and goodbye.